General Electric by Luke Vogelaar. General Electric was founded in 1892. The company was created after two companies merged. These companies were the Edison General Electric Company and the Thomas Houston Company. The Edison General Electric Company was created first, and the Thomas Houston Company was competition, so they decided to merge and create what we now know as General Electric. And the headquarters of GE are located in Fairfield, Connecticut in the US. General Electric has many branches within the company. The main 8 are power and water, oil and gas, energy management, aviation, healthcare, transportation, appliances and lighting, and finally GE Capital. General Electric has hundreds of products that are shipped all over the world to their customers. Here is a list of all of General Electric's products. As you can tell, there are many products that cover all 8 branches of the company. In 2014, General Electric made over $151 billion, making it rank at the 52nd biggest country and has a larger GDP than New Zealand. According to Forbes, General Electric is the 9th most valuable brand in the world. They rank 23rd in sales, 21st in profit, 53rd in assets, and 13 in market value. According to The Economist, General Electric is one of the biggest transnational corporations and has the most foreign assets, topping Royal Dutch Shell, British Petroleum, ExxonMobil, Toyota, and many other transnational corporations around the world. General Electric's slogan is Imagination at Work. General Electric is taking many initiatives to create clean, efficient power and advertises it throughout their website. GE wants to convey to the public that they care about the future of our Earth and that they are doing everything they can to come up with new effective technology to aid them in this process. When people purchase GE's products, they feel like they are helping to improve the world. General Electric makes sure to advertise all of their advances in technology. The customers feel like they are giving money to an innovative company that will have a positive impact on society. One branch of GE is called GE Capital. This branch deals with helping small businesses to take off. It offers loans to small businesses. They offer funding to allow these companies to buy property or rent equipment. This branch has almost $500 billion in assets and has operations in over 40 countries worldwide. In 2005, Immelt, the current CEO of General Electric, talked about their new initiative called Eco-Magination. He stated it would focus on producing solar energy, hybrid locomotives, fuel cells, lower emissions aircraft engines, lighter and stronger materials, efficient lighting and water purification technology, and many more aspects. General Electric is determined to have less of an environmental impact regarding waste. According to MNN, they reduced their greenhouse emissions by 22% from 2009, cut its energy usage by 16% from 2004, and uses 30% less water than in 2006. GE also treats 1 billion gallons of water per day. Overall, they are using lots of their resources into making their company more green and have less of a negative impact on the environment. General Electric, while it is trying to reduce its waste, we must remember that it is one of the largest transnational corporations in the world, which means no matter what, they will produce a lot of waste. In 2014 alone, GE emitted over 5 million tons of CO2 into the air. In 1998, GE paid a hefty fine for violations of environment reporting requirements. They released toxic waste from a silicone plant. GE was held accountable for 23 violations for unreported toxic waste dumping. In 1991, uranium was moved from GE and put into a waste treatment tank. However, it was not suitable for this amount, which could have led to a nuclear accident. GE conducted a test to see how far downwind radioactive material would travel. Also, in 1963, GE got into trouble using human test subjects to determine the effect of radiation on human reproductive organs. GE violated both civil and criminal laws in this test. In Mexico, the average GE worker makes 10% of what the average GE worker in the US makes. GE used to have a factory in Istanbul. However, it then decided to move to Hungary. This is because in Hungary, the workers are making $2 an hour, while in Turkey, they were making $3.50 an hour. GE, as a major transnational corporation, makes it difficult for small companies to take off like many other major companies. However, it is especially difficult because they completely dominate the market and have extremely efficient technology in place to make their products as effective as possible, and squander the opposition. If I were to localize General Electric, I would require, similar to an Apple MacBook charger, that the plug be interchangeable to fit with any country's different variations of the outlet. This would make it much easier to transport instead of bringing along an adapter when traveling. I would also introduce a technology that is already accessible at this point in time. In many different countries around the world, different electronics require different amounts of voltage. In GE's case, I would require that every product is 110-220 to allow it to be used in Europe and the US. This would make it much easier instead of having to use a transformer for everyday household objects. In Istanbul, for example, many products that are brought from the US cannot be used without an extremely heavy transformer.